la afioga tamā mo aiga i foi mo tama manu ia tu mo pule i tu au mana taua i kai na pa te 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 foi o tatu whiroa iai ma kusina o leo ia tau runga o nisi o tāna wenga te wana watu i la whanau a papeo to iai ma ia afio mai o te wala o fōi te papeo iai i tinau tau afio mai Ja, van de regering 16 jaar is dat met de type van Jongen. E toa suma le lua whanau au mai nei sauringa. Mai toa sulu lua lea. E toa lua sulu i la tau ili au mai. O le toa tolu o le toa lua sulu lea le au mai. Lo a vea i la tau au na le li i le solo. Out of la vea, Rosenberg, o lo serve, la missiona a Wellington. Aldo Romney la vea, o lo serve, la missiona a Wellington. Aldo Tomasa la vea, o lo serve, la missiona a Filipino. Ile totonu o lo avea la toma o ona le li, o lo Molimau o la tu o lo whaanga i la tu tamā. O wala wina e le tua. O i lato unga, e whia momori e whoi lau whaafitai. E na whao no ina o lato teimu. E a whio mai ei ma malanga mai sāmo. Lato te Molimau ina. Le vai sa utu vai ai. Ma o tala lea sa au whai lau whanau. I ne utu mantua, e no whaanga. Sa forma e ilo tu tamā. Mai lo tamā. Si au mai ia i lato. Mai nei whanau uma. E masaro e toa walu grandchildren o lo iai. E a. E ola le aina. Ua ola fo i tau tuanga. O lono winga. A fasili atu e tali mai. A fasili atu e lango mai. O lau tala. I le nei aso. E o mai le so ma te le whiroa kutama. Taro lo utau mai o kilani. Utele i o whanma. E ai winga o na ngona sa le whai e no o whanma i ma te whiroa. Se ia o mai le so. E ni ma whaina. Ai a te ia. O mo. O whamana paina le tuana mani. O te tamā e whaaro te rei a te. A tara noa i te au tamā lea. E pia tara noa i whistangata e se atu. E hala usau ranga Paitomaleifi. A whio mai i lo wawa lea. A watu sau tau mo tanga. A ngā sisi tau mo tanga. E whaatono o tamā lea tau mo tanga pe a whai. O winga i o tamā hene whai o ngā hoa i e te. Ano whae upe wa sula. Ano whae o le ale se atu tumu e ngā runga sa koe. Talala nei tamā i te ake. Paito. O oil pisinisi la. Ona iu uso mana iu tō whaafu ilo pisinisi lai. A tupu la me te tele. Ia no wala au me pisinisi la po ai. O mese mea la po ai. Whai e mea. O winga iu tamā kei tate limita. Tate limita ai e whaisa ta ngā ruenga ina ia whai e mea lo fina ngalo iai. Sau no atu tua fine ia whamosi. Ina o mō mai tusi whaamaunia ana na whanau. O le a whaawina ina ua i degrees o le LLB in 2004. Sala ngona langa lo whiwhia. Muli aso le vai aso langa ua. Palawina i le atua. Ai mō mai ma le tusi e le atari. Whaapea mai fo le tusi. Ko palawina oe. Whiwhiria oe. E vea fo i o se lo ia. Te whaau o tau sa fo. Au tangi lako. Ma u whapea i fo lo lo. O whaatau nu ue minga. Moe mi tinga a nei tamā. Sa i mana o ai ina i mwhai. O na ei nisi o nana whana. Whaatau nu ina telo o na whaamsnow. Ina nei o milo tei. A le a whaasolo nei tei mila o whanau atoa. O to mai taine o Kosevala. O na umatua le o whanau. O na umatua le a sa au mai Samoa. Ina ia no nofo ma le toina. Ma wa ai e toina ma no matua. Wa tolu skulu ma le lua tausanga o Kosevala. A le ui o le whanau ne tolu skulu ma le lua ua wha tausanga. O lo winga tolu skulu ma le lua le umatua. Ai wha tausanga o le ui. Kosevala, o le sa whawhia ngai ma tamā i nei Samoa. Lau tui nātu nei e manoa. Ma lau whawhai tēla ia i nātou. O lo whai o le whaamanoa no nātou teimi e afio mai ei matala mai ao i Samoa. E Molimau wina le vai sa utu vai ai. E na ia te tupu mai. Ma nātou i loa, ia o nātou pulanga. Ia te whoi mai ai.
Ia whaftai mele a manoa. Wa ngase fo ia le leo nei aso. Ai tuti sila mai. E la pupo o tamata i lunga i. So tau le isa kono e sawa i lunga i. Ai o pupo la mala Molimau langa to tele mato a poti alo fa yeti. O te role i o lo nanga. Matato o le tamā lea e alofa i lana whanau tini. Iana granddaughters. E alofa whapalea lava iana granddaughters uma lava. O au, o te loa au lava le pene. Alo grandma. O te loa a te Molimau la whai atu ai. O te loa lava i lo nganga wau. La ngai uma mai loa lana whanau pe ale i seisi e batu i situpe. E mua lava dosi. Mua lava vili mai a dosi. Matana muli lava mlo tina. Safa melo tina i 3 S's. 3 S's yes ata no ai ni perfecta. O le S muli o le come to stay. I fa maitala lo tamā. Ia o te agree for the S le na sau e lofa. So papa o tamā lea e alofa. Ia te au. O se memory mai lo tamā lava. E le tai so se temi matea e salawa. E tū lava lana piki aku. E piki mai lava tangata i o atu ia le angalea pitua. E lima foa i tamā lea le lai moa e fui la hau. O te whaftai molo o manoa le safi eskeriso amen.
Amen.
My name we've heard Auntie Tina and Auntie Mana say that Papa was very easygoing with his words. He was very sweet to the ladies. That's probably why this guy has heaps of kids too. He learned that from this old man. Papa was a very, he not only loved his grandkids, but he loved our husbands and our wives. He called them his own children as well. And when my husband first met Papa, he had a beard, and Papa called him a suicide bomber. I have very funny memories of my Papa. He will surely be missed. My children and my husband send their love. They wish to be here, but they can't.
Ariel? Romney? Leo tu singa ona na o mai ma maola fana tasi ase minute ave ya na tau pa malu watu e belo fala va tai.
So I'm Romney. I came from Australia to see the grandpapa because growing up he had a big influence on me as to how to be a funny dude. And yeah, thank you.
Ali, Judy, Ali. Yeah, Talafalava mi mo rokalani na pia. I'm the most handsome son of this big man right here. As you guys can see, there's a lot of boys just here. Looking out or Yongi, hi mom, love you. Yeah. Papa was a very charismatic man. We know that we've heard a lot of testimonies about how funny he was. And you know what? I think I get my humor from him. There's a lot of jokes that I say to these guys that I think they would understand, but if I were to say it to Papa, Papa would laugh automatically. He was a man that was loving. He was a man that always put family before everything else. He was also a man that just loved to laugh. And a lot of his jokes will get Mama on the wrong side, but that's another story. Just one thing. We hope we give you the best effort that we can, Papa. We love you. And we're malama.
Wow.
Talofa. Molimau puao vea o tinao tamā Paitomaleifi. Ia o lela papalangi atulo Molimau wa ele te lofa Samoa. Okay, so just a few things. My grandpa's a very, very funny man. He's a funny man. And one of the memories that I hold close to my heart is I had the privilege of coming to Samoa a few times. And every time I came, I always stayed at my grandparents' house. I didn't stay anywhere else, I stayed with him. And I thought that I leave on a Sunday. So I said all my goodbyes, I hugged my grandma, I hugged my grandpa, and me and Uncle Fugamoa, we went to the airport to check me in. I got to the airport, and they told me my flight was the next day. So we had to go Fale. But when we came back, and now at this time, it was going on to midnight, so we rang Papa. We rang Papa to come get us. Okay? This man is such a loving man. You all know he's in a wheelchair. You all know that he needs help everywhere. But when he pulled up to the airport with one of my cousins, he said that he came all the way just to get us. He towed our car all the way back to Moka'a. And those are just a few things. That's just one memory that I have of my grandpa. But to the love of his life, Mama, grief is something we feel when you lose someone you love. But grief is worth it when you love someone. We love you so much, and I know that this man loved you with all his heart. I love you, Papa, And we will make these last few days the best days you'll ever had before you go. Yeah. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen.
Shamini. You can show Tagaloamatua. Oh, okay. Telly.
Hello, my name is Tagaloamatua Mulitalo. I am not as lucky as most of Grandpapa's grandchildren, but just the way how everyone describes him, I feel like I know him well. Growing up, my dad used to describe him as the best coach he's ever had, coaching him in boxing, rugby, or sevens, league, all the sports, you can name it. So for me, my inspiration was to become as good of a sports player as Papa was. And me and my sister came here to show our love for Papa and to our dad as well, and to Mama. I love you, Papa. I hope I make you proud one day, and you too, Mama. And I say in the name of Jesus Christ, amen.
Tino.
Talofa no futino le punina la vea, amolot Paitomaleifi, Molimau lecha tulani la vea. Okay, that's all I know how to say in Samoan. But just seeing everyone describe Papa, I must not as lucky, but I met him a few times when I came to Samoa with Mom. And all the time I have a memory of just Dad. And Dad always said that he used to really, if you know Dad, we really his wife. We really his wife all the time. And he always says he really his dad's wife. And I always think, maybe one day I picture Papa and I'm meeting his wife too. Anyways, yeah. And I love you, Papa, and I love you, Mama. I'm so grateful to be here, and I'm blessed to know everyone and learn about the coaching here as well. And I say this in the name of Jesus Christ, amen.
Petroleum.
Hello, my name is Tagaloamatua. I prepared a whole speech, but no one's reading off anything, so I'm just going to go by heart. I never really had the chance to meet Papa in person, but I did see him a few times on video calls. And I think one of the stories I can recall about Papa was that he loved animals. Coming here for his funeral, there was this dog at Mama's house, and the dog wouldn't approach anyone. Like, he stayed away from the children, didn't go anywhere near the food, nothing. And so there was this one day the dog came up to me, out of all people, and I was shocked. I think for me, when I was petting the dog and all that, I was thinking of Papa. Maybe it was a sign. Maybe it was his spirit that was telling me that he still cared for me. And I thank Papa for all that he's done for me, for giving my father his life. And I thank my mom back in New Zealand, Tracy Little, for giving me the opportunity to come to Samoa for the first time, to learn about my roots, to learn where I come from. And I just want to say that I love you, Papa. And I say this with you. I say Jesus, love me.
Tracy.
Tagaloamatua, my name is Tracy Lavelle.
got to meet Papa, but all of the stories that I've heard of Papa was mostly kind, heartwarming, and caring, and he was a really funny person to be around with. And he always cared so much about his kids and about Mama. And I thank Papa and Mama for giving my dad and his siblings life. And I thank Papa for all that he's done to help give my father a life to live. I say these things in the name of thy Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Te tenge. Le fa. Fis au loa holi. Isi na tasa. Te tasi esi minuti. Ia, kona whai wele o tātou aiga.
Taia manu aiga. Mai se rafio mani anoli mo sa noa. Tasi minuti i lafu de noa. O ngore Paitomaleifi bea. Yo kai fai o aiga. Wala le stone nai power fai mai. Wala fa nau i topito. Ya, o le una tua, o le li wa paswa faina ya tukua, o pa li Brownie Junior bea. O ia ele o malanga mai i taimi nei. O para le o se secretary va New Zealand e faina bea corporate. Mole sometimes no coming. Ole ni no na wa ia pia sa atu yo mai ka no silvana e ko ile tamā e ko na me na ka ina ka tasi mo sila ma ove e pa no ia teni tau sana sa lotu mutu ia ni fa na ina ni fa ia fa ina silama pa no ia ia ka na me na ka tasi ko le tamā ta ino ni to o kumi kwao nata a papale susi ia White Americans might say na ilelewa tuni na mtu sana pa watu ileli iseli palani mai ana ko America ye onoko mawai ma ana yatu na oma lifiwa i aiga ole mai sai no fa le mai sai yo tele malani bola oi pele mo ato ya ititele la me ngole aiga e pena tapo le tele mo tulo le mano le pa ia ona ma e ho une tonight ya o mai sai dia Taimine, so sa ni watu ile bishana. O every matu aleli o marriage